Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, back with more Disciples 2, Rise of the Elves, and the continuing advance of Ms. Darksoul and the undead hordes. We're in a pretty good position, considering where we left off last time. We have fought off a lot of the Alliance's troops. We have managed to secure the city of Alinar, which last time they were using as a base for a couple of their big powerful heroes, which means that we have all of this territory over here to work with that they don't seem to be, too capable of fighting us over. Mostly they seem to be coming from this side, and some of this is like static navy versus roving parties. And then, of course, they just keep feeding free experience points to Mr. Bloodborne here, so honestly, things are going great. We had some level ups last time, a lot of troop development. Overall, I think that things are pretty much in our favor. I would like to be making a little bit more mana. And of course, we're going to have to do something about that. We have to go out and grab some crystals and stuff.
Master.
We have this one death crystal, and it's the only one we've found so far, which just means that we need to explore. But we're getting there because Mr. Bloodborne picked up pathfinding last time, so he can fly out over the water a little bit further. And of course, he's got some second level units now. That is great because that means he is going to be that much more capable of protecting this town, going back and forth between these two fronts and doing what needs to be done as the Empire and the Mountain Clans continue to foolishly dash themselves against our walls. There we go, got him. Boom, defend against that. Love that big green sword, it's just like so dramatic. Okay, let's see. I think our thief needs to go over here and scout a little bit. Ah, there is a gold mine we could deprive them of.
Yes, Master.
Let's go do that real quick. Because I think I'd like to send Rodney and her werewolf up here to grab this life monocrystal, or at the very least to break this rod, but it's not necessary if there's more interesting things for her to do in the other direction, because when Ms. Darksoul or somebody eventually goes up here and takes the town of Methrol, then we can hire another Banshee here in order to break this rod, so, like, it's not a huge deal. And Ms. Darksoul is likewise doing pretty well for herself, of course. She is well on her way to level 6, which is great because we're still playing catch-up from like the last 2 previous maps. Not great. Our Shade is halfway to another level, which is awesome. Our Dark Lords don't need too much longer before they're going to level up. And our Necromancer is halfway towards becoming either a Lich or a Vampire. And that is the last big choice we're probably going to have to make in this scenario. Is last time I think y'all were leaning towards Liches, but when we get close to our Necromancer leveling up, I will check back in with you, and if you have a preference, you make it known. We can do either or. For those of you just joining us, of course, the biggest difference, because they both hit everybody with death damage, is that vampires have more staying power because they've got more hit points, and of course, half of all damage they deal is returned to them as health. Liches just deal flat out more damage. So there you go. Oh. Mindless creatures. I'm sorry. We don't need you anymore. Hubert will take over the Empire, and you are just useless to us now. Oh no, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
We have been tricked, Master. The Shadow Wolves have betrayed us.
No joke. You're not as foolish as I thought, Undead. Well, farewell. Smells like death in the region. Have fun with the greenskins. New. And he's gone. Well, let's just head over this way because we don't want to mess with those guys if we don't have to. I forgot that there was an event there. So Rodney might be able to take at least one of these groups, but the archer could give her some trouble because she doesn't really have a way to heal. And where this guy's in the back, it might take her out before the werewolf chips away at these two, because they're going to have a lot of hit points in between them. I think perhaps that means she needs to go the other direction for now. On the other hand, Ms. Darksoul, if they want to come after us, is not going to have any trouble with either of those groups. Let's see. Okay, we've got a thief, we've got a thief, we've got a thief, we've got you. Can we get over there? Ah, we can. Let's do that because the thieves are going to come to us. Ooh, some more infernal mana. Very nice. Because we can use that as well, and more importantly, we can deprive them of it. Although we have more use for it than they do. They only have 1 or 2 spells that are going to require infernal mana, versus we have a bunch of like 3rd level spells and stuff that could use it.
Vengeance is
As always, runestone mana is what we really need. But taking that infernal mana from them is not a bad thing because, I mean, the spells that they have that do require infernal mana are mostly going to be like 4th level spells, and therefore fairly powerful. And we don't want them casting those. Goodbye, faithful thief. You did your best, and it was good enough. Okay. We're going to leave Ms. Darksoul right here for a bit because it looks like maybe... I'm not sure if these groups are going to stop kind of right here, or if they maybe are going to turn around and come up this way, in which case she needs to be here to meet them. Yeah, she can't get to one right away. She could get to this guy. Since that ogre's out of the way, let's go down here and take care of this. All of those should go down when she goes first. So I'm going to focus on this guy. And of course she's dealing 80-some damage, but... be damned, one of them did go first, of course. Well, there was 4 of them, so that was like a bunch of rolls. Potion of speed. Okay, worth it.
Who must I?
Okay, there's the proud dwarf. They positioned us where we can't get away without attacking this thief. That's fine. We'll just cut our way through. Alright. They keep going over there and, like, trying to, just double checking our buildings. Trying to make a decision, they keep, like, landing and turning around and leaving again. I mean, that's fine if they want to dither back and forth like that, then... Okay, yeah, so at least some of them are going to come up this way. The water is going to make things harder. Oh, Empire got our other spy.
vengeance is near.
Okay. We could face some of these head on. It shouldn't be a huge deal. I don't think. This is the other one that's moving. I think we should be fine, honestly. If we go in here, we'll get the defensive bonus if they want to attack us in there. I hate to wait and let them come to us, but that's what I'm going to do because they're all kind of coming in a line. I'll have Rodney go up this way and pluck that other rod. Or maybe come over here, actually, and break that one. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, the neutrals are attacking each other. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, 143 damage, 61 damage. This guy's got to defend because he can take a hit from the ogre, but if this guy gets hit by both of them, it's not going to be pretty. Okay, there we go. That's what I was hoping. So our Shade would go first. Our trusty and wonderful Shade. There we go. Not a bad fight. And for pretty decent experience. 93 points. A couple more of those, which is what's on the way, and Ms. Darksoul will level up. Not to mention one more like that, and our Dark Lords are going to level up too. Thank you for bringing us a free potion of healing. Okay. I might go over there and aggravate them instead. Let's get this thief. And then I'm hoping we'll have enough movement left over, maybe, to get that proud dwarf also, but it's not necessary. Goodness, especially since they did so poorly against that thief. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Ooh, there's some death mana. Okay, Rodney's definitely going over there now. Absolutely. Yar! Run, run as fast as you can. You can't get away from Mr. Bloodborne. Yes. Let's see, how's he doing? 98. Yeah, about a third of the way almost. Getting there. Getting there.
What?
Okay, I don't want you to get away. They should have healed, yep. Let's go get this other ogre.
Yes, master.
If Rodney can break that rod and steal that infernal mana, that's great. But if we can take out, or steal that death mana, that's way better. Oh, good, they came to us. Excellent. I love when they come to us. Okay. They're gonna defend. Come on, Shade, go before the ogre now. Okay, well. She can't do it every time. Oh, I was really hoping our Necromancer would finish that guy off before he got another hit, but that's okay. That's still alright. There we go. See, because they're going to level up, which is going to heal them. Check it out. So see now, our Dark Lords are level 4. A little more hit points, a little more damage, a little more accuracy. You'd love to see it. Oh, she's so close. Oh, God, she's so close. She's so close, too. They're all pretty close. Okay, her path was blocked.
Who must die?
I think we should probably be okay. I am going to do a safety. Just because, like, I'm not 100% stupid.
They will suffer.
This guy's an archer, so... Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. He probably has one melee guy in the front. Oof. Ooh, our Spectre might not make it. Yeah, there she goes. Dang it. Well, that's okay. Wow, Templar! Templar, you've got to... You cannot do that. You have to actually hit them. Gone. Really? Mr. Bloodborne. Honestly. Okay, well, he's gonna have to go back to base and fix that up. Fortunately,
Burn their souls.
Ms. Darksoul is not far from base either. And with this setup, we don't have to worry about defending because these orcs are split up. There is no ogre in the middle this time. That's wild. I mean, she's got a 96% chance to hit. You'd think you'd never see her miss, almost, but there we go. That is so ridiculously close. Can we kill something? I don't want, that would be a waste of XP. All of that would. I need to kill something else. Maybe some thieves. Honestly. Because I want to level her up before I fight another really big battle. Let me... Yeah, I'm going to go this way and see if I can catch one of those little guys. There we go. Let's see where they go. If they come within reach. Because he's moving back. And as they pull, or as we pull our front line back, they're going to kind of like tuck forward.
What?
See, there we go.
Burn their souls.
Ooh, you brought a mage. Not a great strategy. There we go. See, just one more of those. A thief, anything, almost at this point would level her up.
Yes, master.
I'm gonna keep her on that side of Ms. Darksoul and use her as a shield. And we have plenty of cash right now, so I don't want to spend it frivolously, but I think that it is a good use of it to come back out here and get this guy with full health. After all, we do want this party to level up as well. He's not nearly as close, but that's okay. I think we've taken out a lot of their big guys, because they keep sending them at us, and Ms. Darksoul has just been there. It's like I said at the end of the last stream, by pinning us down here, they prevented us from expanding too much until now, but also they have been feeding us a constant stream of experience points, so that now when we do finally push out, it's because we have killed everything they have sent at us. So, I mean, like, that was their dumb decision. There we go. That's what we wanted. Good, and there's an unexplored ruin here too. I'm just gonna go on out and get this. I'm just gonna keep pushing. I don't want to get greedy, but like so far they're not sending any more big heroes our way, which like doesn't mean they don't have one. But I feel like with as much as they are pushing up against our front here, if they had someone, they would send them. So...
Vengeance is near.
Heck yeah, it is. Lol, okay. Again with that on her, because she has the werewolf. Alright, and here we go. We already know what we're choosing, but I do want to show this off now that we are level 6. So, of course, y'all know Arcane Power, right? Use talismans. We don't really care too much about that. Or no, I guess that might be new. I don't remember. Arcane Knowledge, which is magical tomes. Pathfinding, of course. And see, here's Advanced Pathfinding. Increases movement by 25%. And we're going to need one of those eventually. Natural Armor. 20 armor is great. Travel lore, which we do need to pick up at some point. Probably the next thing we're going to get, I'm guessing. Allows the leader to wear boots. But now we also have, in addition to our final leadership upgrade, we have Weapon Master. All units in the leader's party gain 25% more experience in battle. That's really great, especially stacked with leadership, because, of course, the more units you have in a battle, the more the experience is spread out because it is divided more ways.
Burn their souls.
So, that's really great, being able to increase the rate at which everybody levels up. Kind of helps offset the penalty for splitting it between 6 people versus 5 or 4. Yep, destroy the rod. And there's a Pegasus Knight.
Master, they will suffer.
It looks like they're coming from over here in this direction, like both of them. So even though there's territory that they control kind of all over the map, it still really does seem like we are close-ish to their stronghold when we go in this direction. Oh, this one actually fought back. I'm kind of surprised. Because they just keep running, so I'm wondering if that's because there's someone else nearby, and so they're thinking that, like, they'll weaken him and then someone else will come out of the dark and gank him. Let's find out. Really? I mean, please yourself, I guess. Let's see. I need to see, where can I put a shadow spell down over her? That won't work. Actually, weirdly, right here is where she is in fact safest. So there, let me do that. There we go.
Vengeance is near.
And I hate to just dive in there without knowing what is in it. So actually, I'm gonna hire another thief. We're gonna play this smart. They'll come over here and scout for us, and in the meantime, we're gonna come down here and maybe take a stab at that Pegasus Knight that's hovering nearby. Okay. Thief, thief, party, party. She's almost at full, so she's mostly fine.
They will suffer.
Get another one of these little guys. After she cleans up here a bit, Ms. Darksoul really is going to have to go back over there and kill, like, those other ogres, so that she can open a path for Rodney, 20 or otherwise, to steal that gold mine from the clans. They're fielding too many parties.
Vengeance is near.
Okay. Let's see what they do. That Pegasus Knight just seems to be hovering there, so I'm guessing he's probably kind of like this guy over here, where he's technically controlled by the Empire, but he's like a static party. He's story-based. Okay, let's take you out.
Souls.
She has nobody. She has nothing. Free XP. Here we go.
Master, we have entered the Empire's territory. We must be cautious. They are prepared to face us.
Knight Dasinar.
Again we meet. I fought your kind during the first Great Wars, and you were defeated. Prepare yourselves to go back where you come from. Dasanar is near. Caution, Master. Remember Mortis's warning. He is a mighty, holy soldier.
He's, holy experience points. There we go. Let's see. Let's do another shadow. Because I want to go over there and grab that death mana faux show. Man, I wish we had a haste spell. Okay, you head back over this way.
Vengeance is near.
I wonder if Dasanar is like maybe in this party or something. He's gonna come get her, or... Nothing? Okay. Fine. That's a lot of, like, moving around for nothing, so...
Burn their souls. I will avenge myself.
You know what?
Master.
He's all the way over here. They can't really do much. So, like, they could cast a spell on her, but, like, these ogres, this proud dwarf can't really do anything to her without a mage or something, because she has a werewolf. It doesn't even matter if he's wounded. So, and oh my gosh, extra holy. Yes. And also, probably, extra crispy. Ooh, Druidess, Forge Guardian, Dwarfen Warrior. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not too bad. Oof. Oh. Okay, they brought a big party. Look at this. Look at these. We've not seen these guys. Okay, so the Imperial Assassin we know. The Matriarch we know. This is an Imperial Priest, right? So the Matriarch heals everybody for 40 points and also cures things like poison or frostbite or blister. The Imperial Priest only heals one target, but he heals them for 80 points. And then up here we have Paladins, who have been granted the best armor in the land to staunchly defend his people against unholy forces. You can see he's got 30 armor, and this guy, he's been leveled up, so he does like 110 points. And then this is a defender of the faith. Oh, this is Dasanar. Okay, so he did come get her. So a defender of the faith guards against the profane beings that would fight the High Father. Also has 30 armor, but just has more hit points. So this is an upgrade of the Paladin. This is the big thing right here. In addition to increased damage and hit points, they also go on initiative 70 instead of initiative 50. So they're quite powerful. Okay, I'm going to load the autosave on that one because I didn't realize that was him. Yeah. Come on, hurry up. Let's see. Let's go back to the autosave here.
I will avenge myself.
Because I didn't even see him. So there we go. Knight Dasanar. Alright. Let's see. We have Rust, which we're going to need. We have Weakness. We have Curse of Nightgrail. Now, we have Death Mana. We have Infernal Mana. So we're limited in what we can do. 450. That's better than weakness. So I'm going to research that, and we'll have enough left over to cast Touch of Mortis and Curse of Nightgrail. But probably what I'm going to need to do is Touch of Mortis and Rust. No, you know what? I could put Weakness, Rust, and Curse of Nightgrail on them, like all three, if I don't research Touch of Mortis. Man, I wish we had a little bit more death mana. That's why we need that crystal. Okay, let me do that over. Here we go. Okay, so let me Curse of Nightgrail. Rust. That'll get rid of that 30 armor that they all have in the front row there. A weakness. So, yep. And we would still have enough to research the other spell but not cast it. And if we're going to do that, then I would rather just hit them with Plague or something first anyway. Which might not be a bad idea. Now, Ms. Darksoul here. Do we have any little healing potions? I think we got one. Yeah. That way he's only down 7 points. That's going to be a little bit better. Let's see, a rock. 20 points of poison damage. We got some speed scrolls. Hellhound. Accuracy. We shouldn't need accuracy, thankfully, just because, I mean, everybody's got over 90% chance to hit except for the... Ooh, we could do that. Use that for the shade, actually. That might not be a bad idea. Chant of Arms we don't need. Tree Bark Potion. Do we have any more defense? Deathstorm. Blizzard. We have Potion of Vigor, which is pretty good. Okay, we have another Potion of Protection, which is not bad. Plague Scroll. Okay, I don't want to go, like, overboard, because if I do too much, he won't attack us. So let's see what we can do here. There we go, we've got a Deathstorm, 40 points of earth damage. Wish we could go down there and poison him or something. Oop. Wrong thingy thing. If I do too much more than that, he may not attack us, but here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that because we have triggered this as an event, he can't help but come up here and get us. And if that's the case, that's going to be great. So here's what we need to do. This guy is the one who's going to be hit by Dasinar. This guy's going to be, like, next to the two paladins. So let me do that, and then let's do... Is that the only accuracy potion we have? Yes, it is. There we go, 65% chance to hit. That's not bad. Okay, come on up and get us. Yes, okay. That's kind of what I was thinking and what I was hoping. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to defend. There we go. That's going to take out most of their back row. Now, Shade, do us a favor here. Okay, good, good, good. She got most of the people that needed to be gotten. Ooh, cured their paralysis. Dang, I wasn't thinking of that. So I forgot that worked. That's okay, though. Missing that matriarch with that one hit kind of screwed us. But we're good. See, look at that. That's a lot of experience points to miss, though. Ooh, and he's going to level up. Okay, so I need to do that over just so we can build that building. So here, they're going to run for it. If that's the case. So we're good. We've got this battle. No harm done. And in fact, if he's going to come up here anyway and step to us, then let's go ahead and we'll hit him one more time. Because that way, if Ms. Darksoul or the Necromancer misses, no big deal. We should probably still get the Matriarch. But what this does mean is that we need to decide if we're going to build either the Crypt or the Dark Tower. So y'all, we're leaning towards Liches because we have not had vampires in our party yet, but we have seen them in battle. We know what they look like, we know what they do. So do we want a vampire who has 185 health and deals 50 damage to everybody, which is up from 45, not a huge boost, but he heals himself. So that's 50 damage to everybody, like he could heal himself for 150 hit points a turn. Or do we want the Lich, who only has 140 health and does not self-heal, but he jumps up to 70 damage. And we've not gotten to see him in action. And I think that's the way y'all were leaning. So you're free to speak up now. Otherwise, we're going to be going with the Dark Tower. Okay. Seems like that's the way to go. Then there we are, the Dark Tower. As written by Stephen King.
What?
Alright, come up and get us, Dasinar. You fool. There we go, good. He gets to defend. Oof, big oof. They keep missing important people, and I dislike it. There we go. She got everybody, though. And that's what really matters. Shade coming through. Coming through. There we go. That's what we like to see. Goodbye, Dasinar. Farewell. Boom. Oh, and he stopped just shy because this guy didn't die. That's okay. Our Shade's still leveled up, which is cool because she gets a boost to health, which is nice. And it's a pretty nice boost to health, too. And her accuracy goes up very slightly, which is also good. 294, nothing to sneeze at. Look at that. That put them over halfway up to the next level, which is great. We want them to keep leveling up. And that's one of the great things about a Dark Lord versus like a Skeleton Champion or something is the Dark Lord caps out at less HP and damage at first, but then they're going to level up much faster over and over and over. So in the time that it takes like a Skeleton Champion to level up once, a Dark Lord's going to level up 3 times. And, you know, so they're going to catch up. Our Necromancer just needs 20 points, so we'll kill an Archangel or something. Okay, we got a Healing Ointment, heals 200 points, a Life Potion, Potion of Restoration. And I love how first they used the Holy Avenger portrait, now they're using the Defender of the Faith, which is what he actually is.
No, no! How could I have lost? The High Father has abandoned me.
Yep. Suffer. Okay, and you know what? Just for that, we've got to take him out. She gets to do it. Oh yeah, you're not getting away. That dwarf can run. Oh, crud. He did get away. Well, that's fine. Because we can just do this and attack him again. And now there's only one target. Stay on him, Rodney. Y'all can do this. Ooh. Criminy. Okay, well, that's fine.
Master.
You back in the game, my guy? Okay. He's good to go. Our thief. Let's see. Not close enough to get a spy in there, so we're just gonna leave that. Dark Lords, they need to heal. She's gotta heal. We'll withdraw a little bit. That's fine. Oh. Crap. Yeah, I should have thought of that. I knew she was wounded. That's an expensive loss. On the other hand, this is gonna go great. Just a little bit more. 3 points. Look at that. 3 points. Spy, spy, spy. Okay, that's a lore master with effectively nothing. So, well, let's not wait. This is probably going to be a shorter trip. Ugh. Rodney 21 it is. Buy her another expensive toy to break. It's okay, the other one hadn't leveled up or anything, so really all we lost was the $1,000 investment of the werewolf. There we go. And look at this. Look at this. They delivered this on a silver platter. That's all the XP that we need, friends. And now, boom. Welcome the Lich to the party. Check him out. He looks very cool. Those who cultivate arcane knowledge in life become liches. They infect the living with deadly plague winds. I love that. And like they have, it's not like a wand or scepter, it's like a big mace, a big honkin' mace. And I appreciate that. Okay, you come around this way, and we'll use you to scout a little bit. Go over there.
Yes, master. They will feel my power.
And I'm going to go ahead and have her take a couple more steps that direction. The clans will probably step back over this way. Yeah, see? Every time she retreats, they step up. Lord. She's going to have to stick around just so she can, like... They're going to wind up leveling up. Almost 400. That's nobody. That's somebody. But somebody who's probably not going to get much of a turn. So... let's take him out because he's an actual hero. Oh, he's running. Okay. You wait. There we go. The Lich has such a cool looking attack. It's like elegant. Tempest Scroll, Potion of Restoration, 2 Potions of Healing. Nice. Well, that's kind of what we needed, wasn't it?
I will avenge myself.
That's kind of what we needed.
Master.
Mr. Bloodborne, if you would please. I don't think we can... No, we can just barely not shadow over her. Darn it. Well, that's fine. What are you doing? Okay, we knew that was going to happen. We knew that something like that was going to happen too. Fair enough. Okay. You've got to go.
They will feel
You are... Who are you? What are you? Infiltrate spy. Let's take a look at the Empire. You have nothing. That's, yeah, a low-level archmage. Who cares?
They will suffer.
Experience points for Mr. Bloodborne. Feed the machine, Archangel. You ain't gonna get a turn. Goodbye. And he's getting close to a necromancer too, which is great.
Your desires, precious lord.
Okay. Yeah, chain lightning or Wrath of God deals like 50 damage.
vengeance is near
So, not pleasant.
their souls.
Man, 50 initiative. He goes first every time, though. She's the one I'm really watching, but I also want them to level up, so... This ogre. I can probably go ahead and take him this turn. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to shadow over top of her, so she doesn't get got by a spell. And if we put Ms. Darksoul right here, that Proud Dwarf's not going to be able to get around her. Okay, this looks risky, but everyone is going to go before that ogre. Oof. Oh, crud. Okay, it was risky. Dislike. Dang it. And, I mean, I could deal with that. You can always deal with it. I've got life potions and stuff, so I don't have to load it and go back. But... it's like, if I use a life potion, then he's going to lose so much experience. So it really is just easier to not. I just have to redo this. I should know better, though. Honestly, that's my own foolishness to not have saved it before I went into that fight. Oh my gosh! Did you see that bullshit? Y'all cannot be like that. Everybody's missing. Or I choose to interpret it as this guy is like the dodgiest squire. There we go.
Yes, master.
Vengeance is near their
Take you out. Oh, nice. I was really hoping that would happen if I was going to have to fight the battle again anyway. There we go.
burn their souls.
And then I just have to remember to shadow. Now see, this is where what I was hoping is, even if the shade doesn't paralyze him, or God forbid he goes first, the Lich deals 70 base damage, so he should take him out. Check out that attack. There we go. I love it. It's very good. Just need 80 points to level up. So if we take out a couple more of these little like Proud Dwarves and stuff, we won't have to go back. That's so wild. We could just heal by there we go. We can heal by killing them. which makes some sense, I guess. Think of it as draining their life force, or you know, raising their corpses to do our bidding. Okay, thief, you go up this way.
Annihilate.
Mr. Bloodborne is gonna hang out right here for just a second. She's gonna come back and put our rod back. There we go. That way neither of them can be zapped. That's worth 200 mana, especially now that we are making a little bit more. Okay, Ms. Darksoul. Dare I? Because that would probably level them up. Since we just need 80 points, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to save it before I get too greedy. I don't want to make a complete fool of myself, so this way if we go over here and they decide to screw with us, you know, or pull out a big hero or something, then I can retreat a little bit. But see, here's a city. If we can take that, we will have somewhere central to control the board from again. Look at that. My goodness gracious.
Their souls.
Okay, wait, because they're all gonna go down. If he gets a shot, there we go, wasn't necessary. 52. That was most of it.
Who must die?
Yes, Master.
Go, put that back.
Annihilate.
And we have to go take that guy out, because this is just like, this is just an archmage. Well, dang it. I think I'm gonna have to put a skeleton in that guy's way. Because if we go and get him with Mr. Bloodborne, then what's gonna happen is the archmage would come up and would gank Rodney, almost certainly. There we go. Doesn't matter. Easy XP. Getting there. And now, see, we can block the way to Rodney. Continue scouting up in this direction. Oh, and there's a town. Holdrick. There's a Tempest Giant and all kinds of stuff in here. I hate that. They might be one of those immobile parties, though. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna have to research Summon Skeleton before we can cast it. There we go. That should take half his movement points, so if he tries to go around, he won't have the room. If he tries to go through, he shouldn't have enough room left to get all the way to the rod. And then Ms. Darksoul can tackle him next turn. Okay, I wondered if that would happen. Man, didn't even get a hit in. Poor thief. That one didn't last nearly as long as the last guy. He just went right back in. Okay, he ran for it. That's fine, because we want to go that way anyway, so we can just stair step
Master,
right on top of them.
they will suffer. They will
Get her too. Boom. If this keeps going, it's going to be kind of the same thing for Artie, where everybody's going to level up, and that's so he won't need to go back to town and heal. Which, I mean, that's fine. That's great, in fact, if things pan out that way.
Feel my power. Burn their souls.
Defend. They'll probably run away, but that way, if he does take any damage, yeah, see, that way it's reduced. 17. Okay, just need 11 points. Which I think this is... No, it is a Proud Dwarf. Okay, so this actually ought to level us up. Once again, gonna defend, just in case. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. I shouldn't have done that, because we're gonna level up, and I know that. There we go. Whatever. So now, 230 hit points and deal 91 damage. Check that out. So soon we're gonna break 100. I think that level 7 is when they break 100 points. I believe. I won't swear to that. She's over a quarter of the way to level 5, which is awesome. Because more hit points, even if nothing else. Ms. Darksoul, getting there. She's about a fifth of the way. And our Lich, of course, you can see, he's going to take 2,400 points to level up. So it's going to be a while. He's not going to change into anything else, not in this scenario. But he is going to get more HP, and, more importantly, he's going to deal more damage. Oh no, they placed a spy in our army. Oh no. Oh no. Our precious army. No, no, no. Oh my god. I did not mean to go in here. Oh boy. This isn't gonna... Well, he's gonna die even if he defends. The game really wants me to go in that, Oh, he shot the other one. In that ruin. And I did not want to go in that ruin. And that is not what I clicked on. I mean, obviously it was, but like... Oop. But not purposefully. Dang it. Really? Okay. Sure, you know what? That's your freebie. Go for it. Wild. That way she got 50 XP instead of everybody getting like 8.
Master.
Okay, now, here is what I was trying to do. There. Okay. This must be where they were sending people around to, like, mark this earlier. So... to go up there and do that. I also really want to come down and break this rod, but we've got to get rid of those ogres first. And this one we could probably take. That one, maybe. It depends, because if we could keep the archer paralyzed, since we have a werewolf in the front, we don't have to paralyze either of those because they can't hurt the werewolf. So, like, not a big deal. We would just have to keep this guy from dealing damage to Rodney until the werewolf whittled these down. But again, my hesitation there stems just from I don't want to spend that many experience points that Ms. Darksoul could have on
Their souls.
on a Rodney. Yes. I'm gonna go get that guy, I think. Work my way down towards that city. It doesn't look like anybody's controlling it. Oh my gosh, if they would let me, there must be a city right here, because I heard, like, the gate sound effect.
Burn their souls.
So, like, these guys are coming from somewhere. I think there's a city right around the corner where we can't see. Which means maybe we need to take that city before we take this one. I wonder if it's the capital. Okay, you have nothing. But our warlock is damaged. So...
They will suffer.
Oh, shot the wrong unit. Because now, if we can keep him paralyzed, this fight's over. There we go. That's it. Oh no! The Acolyte's gonna try and run away. Oh no! Almost there. So close.
Yes, Master.
I just don't know what to do with you, Rodney. Can't send her out to scout. I'm kind of leaving her to hover here because I know they're gonna send someone up and keep trying to break those rods, but...
What?
She can't stay there forever, but right now she really doesn't have anywhere else to go. Oh my gosh.
Their souls.
I'm gonna have Mr. Bloodborne fly over here and get some of these guys so that Ms. Darksoul can just go do other stuff. Okay, come on. You know what? We're gonna scout ahead. Ah, okay. That is their capital. There we go. Okay, and there's more on the other side, so that's not the corner. But that's good to know. That's very good to know. That is the capital. Okay. Okay. There's more infernal mana. There's some runestone mana. Well, now we know what Rodney needs to be doing, don't we? So, we're not going to take their capital. But, at least we know where it is.
They will feel my power.
Okay.
Burn their souls.
These guys, bears, of course. 65 initiative, they're fairly tough. This guy, though, he's slower, but he hits a lot harder. We're just going to defend and let the mages take care of this. Because they will take care of it. He's got 40. I'm going to chance it and hope that they... Oh, of course, then he goes first. Even though she's faster, he goes first. Sure, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Still, not a bad fight.
I will avenge myself.
I'm gonna get over there and steal that runestone mana and maybe a gold mine from them.
Master, they will suffer.
This is too easy, Archangel. You made it too easy. She said, oh no, run away. Like they all do. So close. A few more angels. We'll have a necromancer, which will make this even easier. So yeah, with Ms. Darksoul, I'm going to focus on taking that city.
Vengeance is near. Burn their souls.
Let me defend, because both of them are wounded. So let's get a hit in like this. No reason to worry about it when between them they're dealing, what is that, 88? So an average of almost 160 damage a shot between the two of them. So see, Necromancer was absolutely the right choice. She's going to have to get in and out because they're going to try and hit her with a spell, of course. Why wouldn't they? Oop, see? That's fine. Boom. That's what she's here for.
They will feel my burn.
Man, they really are just not letting her have a moment's peace. That's fine up to a point, because it's all well and good to talk about free XP that they keep sending her. And, like, that's true. 17 a pop is not bad, but, like, we've got a long way to go. And you have to start considering, is it worth the payoff?
They will suffer.
Boom. Boom. Dang it. I really didn't want that to happen. Obviously. Man. Oh, that almost finished him off, though. Crud. See, because now he's going to have to... That'll take 2 turns. They'll both take 2 turns. That's going to be closer.
Yes, Master.
Oof. I was about to say that's hilarious, except both of them, their attack source is Earth. Ooh. Which means they can hurt him. Oof. There goes another Rodney. Honestly, that was just a bad call on my part, because they've been doing nothing but hiring proud dwarves, mostly out of the capital here, so of course, they're gonna hire a proud dwarf and go over there and break that rod first thing. I didn't think that that party would move and attack, though.
Must I?
My miscalculation. That's alright, we are consolidating our hold. Alright, let's duck in here. We will heal. And we're going to head right back out. We are not going to wait around. Man, these proud dwarves and stuff are getting so tiresome. Like, come on, mountain clans. Don't you know that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is, like, not sensible? On the other hand, now we can actually see this town. Okay, owned by barbarians. We can take that. We can take that, and then we'll have a base. Because then we can move Mr. Bloodborne over here instead of over there. And I want to get a better look at the terrain, because of course this guy needs to be moved where he's blocking, but if there's a corridor right here, then even if the Empire keeps sending people up this corridor, then if the mountains aren't blocking this pass, he can just fly both ways. And so he can hold this area going back and forth and around in circles while she does other things.
Annihilate.
So fingers crossed that that's how the terrain plays with us. I'm going to hire a thief over here to go and basically stand guard with Mr. Bloodborne, because that way, every time they execute one of our spies, they can just dodge over here, you know, as they keep sending units by, and keep replanting that spy. Oh, there's a lot of little mountain clans. Look at that. The mountain clans control those barbarians. That's wild. That's a whole string of barbarians. They really don't want us to take that town. That tells me we should probably take that town. Another ranger coming up. Oh my lord. Okay.
Who must I?
You wait right here. Thief. You come over here. And yeah. We'll do the skeleton thing again. That way he can't get by. He'll probably foolishly try to retreat. Which is fine. Oh, he just didn't move. Smart play. If Ms. Darksoul wasn't standing there.
Vengeance is near.
But she is. Boom, baby. Almost a third of the way to another level. Yes, I keep telling you, yes. Let's go over here and get this ruin. Honestly, we're not going anywhere for the foreseeable future. I'm hoping that Mr. Bloodborne here will level up. Perhaps. And then
Annihilate.
he'll have a little bit more range. She'll be free. This should be fine because they only have one archer this time. The double archer combination, of course, is a bad news day for the back row, but this apprentice is not going to really contribute a whole lot, particularly now. Hey, there we go. That's what we needed. So now he's dealing significantly more damage. She's over halfway to becoming a shade, and he's almost level 3. I have to start thinking about what to do with his next slot. Because he's going to have a Dark Lord too. I'm thinking since we have 2 frontliners, probably we should put either another Necromancer or a second Shade in the back row. The way things have been going, more DPS is probably the way to go, maybe. But we'll see.
Vengeance is near.
Now, one of the good things about all of this, and about how persistently annoying they're being, is
Their souls.
that we also know they're spending all of their money doing what you see here. And they don't have any champions out somewhere else on the map where we can't see that are like leveling up that we're going to have to worry about later. So that's good. We're seeing what they've got.
Annihilate.
Okay. I'm going to move Mr. Bloodborne over here. We're going to leave him to hold the field both directions. We've got to, because we've got to make some more progress. They're doing the same thing that they did when we were trapped over here, is they've got us pinned down with sheer numbers, even though nothing that they have is of any quality. So she's going to come over here and grab this dungeon. And then I think we're actually going to go back over this way and take out these ogres and clear out some terrain over here. And we will hire another Rodney to go through and take this gold from them, which will reduce the amount of parties that they can field. And then Ms. Darksoul's going to have to go up here and take this town. Because that way, if there's a gold mine up here or some mana, we can deprive them of it and do this one. We'll clear out this whole corner. Really knuckle down on our control of the map.
Annihilate.
Okay. We've got a plan. Oh, mountain clans. Y'all are boring.
Their souls.
Y'all are boring. Oop. Missed the shot. No problem. Dark Lord coming in hot. See, you can see how the problem is we need for them to be making less money, so it takes longer for them between turns. Because if they get a Proud Dwarf over here and break either of our rods, then suddenly we have a different problem where now we have to have a Rodney come over here and replant the rod and blah blah blah. Because we need for them to not have this mana, and we need to have this mana specifically.
Vengeance is near.
Because look at this, it's literally every turn. Every single turn. So that is 350 gold per turn because it costs 300 to hire a rod champion. And 50 to hire, you know, to hire like a dwarf. So it's 350 gold a turn. So if they're making 350 gold per turn because of like the amount of gold mines that they control or something, then see, look at that. That's ridiculous. So
They will suffer.
we have to take some gold from them so that they are making less gold. That's how we're going to turn this around. Because we're in control, but it's like a stalemate that I don't like. And we have a lot of money. I could make this easier, I really could, by hiring another hero, and like we could have 2 already Bloodborns down here. I could hire a Count Chaco. But it's a question of spreading out your experience points, and I try to keep, even if sometimes I know I make it harder on myself the way that I play, but I prefer to have the fewest reasonable number of heroes that I can while staying in control of the map, because that way the experience points are not spread out. That way all of the experience is going to like a couple of heroes, and they're leveling up quickly. We got leadership for her and have never gone back and gotten another troop either. And I could do that, or I could have someone bring her one. I'm not super concerned about it, and it's because these 2 Dark Lords are leveling up over and over again so quickly. And so actually if we leave this slot empty, they will level up faster. So my goal is to try with her by the end of this map to hit level 7 at least, and maybe pick up Weapon Master, because then when we go forward to the next map and port her along, and she has 5 people with her, they will level up faster, and it will even out, you know, balancing the split of the experience going more ways. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna wait you, because they're all gonna go next. There we go, and then we're gonna get 1 measly hit, and then our Dark Lord's gonna go. 79 points. 300 gold, not bad. Oh boy, a Staff of Celerity. That's not bad. 10% initiative, because we have no buffs. So, like, I don't hate that. It's just a question of, like, we don't have any life mana with which to cast it. We'll have to go up there and get us some, I guess. Won't we? Here comes another Proud Dwarf. Lord. I think I see an Archangel down there, too.
They will suffer.
So many dwarves. So little movement. This one's fighting. Gross. We hate when they fight back. Where are you at? 473. Okay. Not bad. If that's an archangel, then we'll get her next turn.
They will feel my power.
Yeah, I am a big fan of this artwork. Now, I do have to say that I actually prefer the artwork of the first game.
Master.
Oh, Lord. They're really doing it to us again here. I actually do prefer the artwork of the first game. I like the cleaner lines and that more Rankin Bass look that it kind of had. But I still love this. And the game has a very distinctive style. You look at it and you know it's Disciples, and I appreciate that. And of course, when I say that, I am also talking about like the character portraits versus these models are great, and I love them. Okay, you. Let's see if that's enough to stop her.
What?
At least the Empire is not sending out as many archangels as the clans are sending out proud dwarves. Dang it. Okay, I knew I should have summoned two.
Master.
This is becoming a hassle.
They will suffer.
I might actually, in order to just handle this and control this area, I may actually have to hire another Death Knight. Yeah, I also do like the battlefield backgrounds, like the way that it changes to reflect the different terrain that you're fighting on. Just the look of it is very cool. Okay.
Master.
They will
There we go.
feel
That's what I want.
my power.
I think I'm going to have to give in and hire another Death Knight, because when they come at us, they're just coming so fast where they're literally hiring a Proud Dwarf every single turn. That he doesn't have enough movement, where battles suck up half your movement points to go back and forth in the same turn, so I'm going to have to. I don't have a choice. Okay. Guccirat. Guccirat. Alright, Guccirat. Let's see here. Give him some troops real quick.
Who must I?
And he can go cut his teeth on some proud
Who
dwarves.
must I?
Okay, good. That other dude left, so Mr. Bloodborne can go up here and get this guy.
They will suffer.
Artie says, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. When are you going to level up to a Dark Lord, huh? And 2 more Proud Dwarves. Now 1 more Proud Dwarf. It's got to the point that that's how I'm measuring it.
Vengeance is near.
Okay,
Master.
you go ahead and come on down here. Because he doesn't have as many movement points, and I have to remember that. Old Guccirat can't go as far as Mr. Bloodborne.
What?
Alright, again, we're gonna save it. I feel like I have gained no ground in this stream.
Their souls
I wanted to push out a lot further. He's going to get hit, so I'm going to defend. Wow. Wow again. Okay, well. We'll live. Or unlive, I guess, in this case. Yeah. Doing well. She's about to level up. Love to see it. Alright, now that the way is clear, let's immediately get a Banshee out here. Rodney the 22nd. We're going to give her a werewolf. And we're going to set her loose. Let's go. Let's go already. Phew. Okay.
What?
We're going to have to clear the way here, I think,
Their souls.
to make sure that this party does not move and grab our Rodney when she goes by. Every time that I defend with one of them, instead of playing aggressively and hitting the ogre, they make me wish that I had hit the ogre, because if I had, it would have died, but because I defended, I took a hit instead, and then the ogre goes like before the shade. Oh well. Just means I know what I need to be doing, doesn't it?
Yes, master.
Here we go. That costs a turn, but I want to make sure that this troll doesn't come up here and grab her. Because, see, there's an archer in the back.
Master.
Okay, you go over here and stand guard,
Annihilate.
and you come down here. Phew.
They will suffer.
The individual battles are tense, but because it's a TBS, honestly, I find playing Disciples quite relaxing in the best way. There's so much less pressure than, you know, if you are playing a an action game. Hey, there we go. Now we got a Dark Lord. Excellent. That's going to help a lot, because that 75 damage means that units are going to go down a lot quicker. But yeah, I'm just so excited and hyped up for Betrayal in Antara on Saturday, because it's almost certainly going to be the end of the series, and so I'm like, Okay, and of course they cast... That's so silly. That's so silly, but I guess... Here, I guess if you're gonna be like that... I didn't think... They have a rod here, so they have been here. They can see. That's still... That's stupid. That they hit her with that spell when she's all the way over there. They could have hit anybody. It would have made better sense if they'd hit one of our Death Knights, but whatever. Okay, they might level up from this. I'm going to try to do this without... Did I just save it? I don't remember. I'm going to try and do this without a potion. Okay, he's up by the goblin. He's down by the orc. We should be fine.
Burn their souls.
Okay, I am going to hit the troll. I have to, because he's got 40 initiative, which means he definitely is going to go before the shade. So we have to take him down. There we go. Okay, we did it. As long as our mages went before the troll, that's all that mattered. Now let's see. Not quite. Almost level 6. Hey, she's almost halfway there. It's happening, folks. Orb of Thunder. Okay. Sure.
Yes, master.
Who must die?
Okay. He's going to go back up here.
What?
And
Annihilate. They will suffer.
He should be able to take out both of these guys. Just have to remember, of course, he's weaker. His troops are not leveled up, so he's got to carry the party, him and the ghost, basically.
They will suffer.
Okay, here we go. They're going to stay and fight. Good. If they'd run away, that actually would be more of a problem. Okay. We got this. Now you get paralyzed. There we go. In the bag. It's in the bag.
Got enough.
Hey! Thank you so much. Appreciate the resub. And yes, I know that this game is super popular in Russia. So
Yes, master.
I'm glad to be able to show it off in English because it is a game that I think that everybody should play. And you know, I have to share this news. So I just found out earlier this week, like 2 days ago, right, that apparently a 4th Disciples game is coming out. Did y'all know about this? Because I just found out. I don't know how I missed it. Right, but Disciples 3 was kind of a buggy disaster, not least of all because, unfortunately, I think that the studio who bought it after Strategy first went under. They just... they didn't keep the spirit of the game, and they tried to... A lot of people accuse them of trying to make it more like Heroes of Might and Magic, which of course it was kind of in competition with at the time. And that didn't go over well, as you might understand, you know, as you might predict, because like, Disciples is a very different game. It didn't need to be Heroes of Might and Magic. And so... Yeah, like that's part of it. The game is not pretty. It's like it's a dark, gritty mess. So that's very important. That's very integral to the game. And they changed the gameplay. They got rid of the squad mechanic, where it's sort of like that ogre battle kind of squad-based combat. And they put in a hex grid. The units were not balanced. The raw heroes went away, and they were replaced by like these nodes that you could take control of. That then your terrain would expand out from them. It's just not great. Oh man, they got our Spectre again. I hate that. You're gonna regret that right about now. But, so yeah, just Disciples 3 was not great. And, well, what does that mean? Well, it means that hopes are not super high for the 4th one, because the 4th one looks like some sort of tactics RPG. And like not in a great way. So I mean, I'm not holding my breath because it's the same studio. It's Akela or Akello, whatever they're called. But I'm worried. As a Disciples fan, I'm worried, and I know that people were very upset in the YouTube comments saying like, this is not the game we wanted. Just please just remake Disciples 2. Basically, is what people are asking for. Give us a sequel to Disciples 2. Give us an HD remaster. But who knows? It might be okay. It might be good. We'll see. But it's supposed to come out I think towards the end of this year, maybe? Something like that. Oh my gosh. They just will not quit. Okay, Ms. Darksoul's gonna have to go down this way while he comes back over here and we res our Spectre.
Master.
Goodness gracious. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna have to hit them with big damage. So that way we can rely on our troops being faster to take them down first. Yeah. I would like to see a remaster. But I mean, I don't know what it would look like. I don't know how it would play. So it would be kind of a gamble, because the studio that owns it now is already, like, not really doing what Disciples fans want with the franchise, so it'd be kind of a toss-up how that went over. We'll just have to see. I'm trying to remain optimistic, but it doesn't... Well, we'll see. Alright. There we go, one hit. Now you've got... Yeah. He's almost ready to level up, so... There we go. See, one or two more of those. Oh wait, did I move everybody?
Yes, Master.
Did not move you. Okay, let's have you go up that way.
Master.
And I think that's it. But if this is your first stream, if this is the first time y'all are joining us, then make sure that you come back every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. Which, that just rolled off my tongue so quickly because that is how I, like, sign off the streams. I play this every Thursday at this time, so hopefully you will join us.
Master. They will suffer.
We'll play till the end of the Undead campaign and then go from there and see what happens. Yeah, absolutely. Check out my YouTube channel, which is linked in my socials and stuff, and you can follow on like Twitter and Facebook as well, and I've got the entire series and also the first Disciples, where we played the Undead campaign there as well, are all on the YouTube channel, so that way, since you're in a different time zone, like, you can check it out at your leisure.
They will feel my power.
Okay.
Who must I?
Come on, Artie. Gotta get back out in the field. Might as well heal the Necromancer too. Come on. How much does that Spectre have? We need the more hit points. Okay, less than 200. So, Ms. Darksoul is gonna hover right here and play interference until Artie gets back. Oh, and it's a good thing too, maybe. Okay. Guccirat is going to go over there and try to take out this proud dwarf, I think. Ooh, that could be rough, but that would level his fighter up.
They will feel my power.
Master.
And we need to run away from that Pegasus Knight, too. Let's see. Should I first? I could summon a nightmare, but that would probably just kill them. Yeah, the avatars really, like, I feel like they've aged well. They have this cool kind of chunky style that I like, and you can tell that it's an old game, but in a way that I really appreciate. Okay, we're gonna get 2 hits in. No problem there. Okay. Let's do another skeleton. Trying to use minimal mana. And of course, don't forget to follow and or subscribe here on Twitch as well. And that way, when you're able to catch a stream, you'll know when we go live.
Very nice.
Hey, see? Thank you. That's what we love. And if you know anybody else who loves Disciples, let them know, because I know not a lot of people stream this. So, man, that's hard to say. I think probably... I really do love the undead hordes. I really do. But probably at the end of the day, it's either the Empire or the Elves. I like playing all 5 races, but the Empire is just so well balanced, even if they're kind of the least interesting, maybe. And then the Elves, which they added later, have so many cool ideas. I like the options for leveling up and all of their archers and healer options and stuff like that. And I just really appreciate what they did with the Elves when they added them. Warlock, come on. Okay, well, at least he's running, so we don't take any damage this time. So yeah, they all have something to recommend them, and I like that they all have a different playstyle built in, but it's probably a tie between Empire and Elves, and then the Undead Hordes are a very close second, and then the Legions, and then the Clans are my least favorite race, but I still love playing them, to be clear. So it's like my least favorite among favorites, because, like, don't make me choose between my children.
Who must I?
Okay, I think that has us covered. Oh, you fool. I'm gonna slip over here, plant a spy in their army, and then step back out of the way. Let's see here. They think so. 2 archers. And otherwise, really, he has nothing. I actually think I'm going to give him to Artie. I'm going to save it first, just in case. But I think I'm going to let Mr. Bloodborne have this one.
They will suffer.
Yeah, I love the way the Pegasus Knights look. They hold their sword in a ridiculous way, but like the attack animation where it comes up in that big wave, so good. Oh, that was a waste of your turn. Now, Necromancer, you have got to get both of these archers. Do you understand? We're all counting on you. We just came back from raising our Spectre. She cannot die again. She has got to level up. This is your moment. Yes! That's our guy. He did it. He did it, folks. There we go. A little bit closer all the time. It can be, and it is, Raynon.
Vengeance is near.
Ms. Darksoul is free to continue in that direction.
Master.
And old Guccirat here is going to go down and get him a proud
They will
dwarf.
suffer.
They will suffer. I'm suffering, Guccirat. At least the Warlock, like, makes this go a little faster. Alright, Warlock, finish it. Oh, he got a hit in. Boo. Boo hiss. Boo that dwarf. Everyone boo that dwarf. Okay, can't forget about Rodney over here.
Annihilate.
Okay, you're good. We're doing fairly well. I should research another spell. Let's see. He doesn't need a lot. I'm going to give him this Archangel. Guccirat gets this one. So we can take him out in 2 hits, and then she can do nothing. Let's see. You might be thinking of Uther, I think, right? Like, the kid who's possessed by Bethrazen. And he's a Legion's hero. And we actually kicked his butt, not in the last map, but in the 3rd scenario of this campaign. So, yeah, that's Uther. Alright, let's see if they come out and get us. We're finally back on dry land. I'm going to try and take that town, and then that's probably the end of our stream for tonight. Let's see. Guccirat might need a rest. He might need a rest. So I think I'm going to let Artie crush this fella. You gonna fight? Nope, you're gonna run. Okay. But yeah, that's Uther from the Legions of the Damned. We already dispensed with him in this campaign, thankfully. Okay. You hover right here for a minute. There, she got a long way on that road. Makes a difference. Okay. That's gonna be a twofer. Because we're gonna have to kill the garrison after we kill the party holding the gates. We have enough movement to do both. Oh, Miss Darksoul, you have 96% chance to hit. Honey, how did you... No. There. Deal with that. Still missing people. So uncool. You have all these accuracy bonuses. I don't know how it's happening. Okay, well there we go. That leveled most of them up. That's good. Okay, so see now they're level 6, 245, 99 damage, so it is level 7 is when they break 100. She's up to 165 health and 52% accuracy. You love to see that. And that scaling accuracy bonus will go up as this goes up too. I'm not even looking at him, he's got a while. And she's almost hit the halfway mark. Okay, now there were like elder ones in there. Our Dark Lords will be fine. But Ms. Darksoul and company may not be. Let's see what happens. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Oof, oof. Okay, that's gonna... Yeah, crud. I really didn't want that to happen. So we're probably gonna need to heal. Because the Dark Lords are gonna have a hard time carrying this fight by themselves. They can. Like, as you can see, we're about to win. But, like, everyone in the back row died. Look at that. That is... that's almost tempting to leave because that puts them up near a... Okay, let me... want to go ahead and take this city, and then I think we're going to call it here. So let's do this. I can't debuff them while they're in there, and we don't really have any buffs for ourselves. But I can send a nightmare or two in there to soften them up. It's probably, let's see, that's 50 some damage. That's okay, so he should get 2 hits. Yep, okay. Now, are you going to level up if I do that again? No. Well, I've played this game for a long time, and this and the first one grew up playing them when they were new. And I still play it casually for myself, like off stream. Right, there we go. That works out perfectly because I didn't want to kill them and lose the experience, but since they defended... Okay. But you play it as much as I have and you just kind of remember stuff. It's like with any game. Let's try this again. Okay, you're going to wait. You're gonna hit him. Oh, I should have moved him up. I thought of that and I knew it and I didn't do it. Oh, and now he's gonna hit. Oh, no, no, no. She went first. Yes! 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 Shade comes in clutch. Woo! It is fun to watch, especially in moments like that. Oh, those are the moments that I live for in this game. Man, when it all pans out. Okay. Whoo-wee.
What? How is this possible? You used sorcery to defeat us. How could you have traveled so far? Our fleet is almighty.
Well, not almighty. And now we have taken some runestone mana, finally, that is ours to keep. And we're going to take this gold mine from them, which means so many fewer proud dwarves. Oh god. We finally get to breathe. We get a break. The city's already level 5. We don't have to level it up, which is great. So Ms. Darksoul can rest here and recover. And I'm going to rest and recover so that I can come back on Saturday and do the big finale for Betrayal in Antara. I can't wait. And I can't wait to be back next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US, with more Disciples 2 Rise of the Elves. So I will see you then. Don't forget to follow and subscribe here on Twitch if you aren't already, and head over to YouTube and you can follow and turn on notifications there as well so that you don't miss it when I update all of the playlists on our channel with all of the games that we play, including this one. And if you are already watching on YouTube after I upload the VOD to this playlist, don't forget that there's a link down in the description below to where you can find Disciples 2 for yourself so that you can play it as well, and I hope I've inspired you to do so. I will catch you next time, whether that's on Twitter, Facebook, Saturday's Antara stream, or whenever, and until then, as always, thanks for playing.